Alright guys, we're back here with the Layer Forge live stream number 20. Let's go ahead and knock out our to-do list here. Let's make sure that everybody knows that we're live by posting on our social media platforms that we're live. Let's go ahead and make that post. I know that we didn't make it last night to the stream. Um, I went out hiking yesterday, and I really just got completely exhausted after hiking last night, so I did not end up streaming. So, maybe, and I know we're late tonight to the stream, so maybe no guarantees. Maybe we'll go a little bit extra. And man, it is freezing in the apartment tonight. My wife has the air conditioning cooking, and I'm frozen. But I did make myself a nice cup of coffee. So yeah, that's gonna be great. A nice cup of coffee. Let's see here. We got everything posted on X. Let's just make a post on Facebook. And Facebook is saying that I have 20 notifications, but these are probably all fake notifications. I might have to put on a sweater, man. I'm freezing. Yeah, a whole bunch of shit. Alright, we posted there, we posted there. Let's post in our Discord, and then I'm gonna throw a sweater on, because man, it is freezing. Let's see here, our live stream. Let's publish that. Okay. Let's spam this over here. Let's spam this over here. And let me throw on a hoodie, and we'll get started. I'm Whew, man, do you ever have one of those moments that you don't think you have your glasses on and you go look for your glasses just to put two and two together and say that your glasses are actually on your head? That's why you can't find them. Yeah, found my glasses. I was wearing them the whole time. I was like, wait, when did I take off my glasses when I got home? I don't remember this. Anyhow, guys, ladies, gents, peoples of the corn. I don't even know what that means. Just came to the top of my head. Peoples of the corn. We got ourselves a nice healthy dosage of coffee. Mm, nice. Nice. People of the corn is healthy. Yes, I do declare people of the corn. All right, so we haven't looked at this in a bit here, which is kind of a good thing. Kind of a good thing. Give me some perspective, right? You know, give this thing a god darn break here. See if we can make a couple changes. I don't want to get bogged down in foreverness with this thing, but a couple quick changes, and hopefully we can just be on our way after that. That's what I'm looking at. I was like, what is this? What are we looking at here, right? Where did this come from? Alright, let me see if I can hide that real quick. Okay, let's see if we can Just bridge between this gap here, from here to here, and let's bridge. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Can we take this and something about this is just, and it's hard to point out like what it is exactly that's just throwing me off. Like it just doesn't fucking look right. Mm, now I'm just like, just can we just start getting rid of shit until we find out what I'm not liking. It's always a way to solve things, right? I don't like it. Well, what are you gonna do about it? Well, just start getting rid of shit until we like it. Alright, alright. It's okay. Uh, maybe this whole shroud thing is like too big. I don't know. Something about it. Something about. Isn't there a movie about that? Something about somebody. Something about Sarah. I don't know. Something about this thing just ain't right, man. It's just not doing what I thought it should be doing. Something about this shit, man, ain't right. Okay. Okay. How does that look? Eh, yeah. This is just supposed to be our what we're calling our Mark 1. Our Mark 1. Good enough. I think it's better than it was before. Something about it before was just like throwing me way off. Couldn't really put a finger on what was upsetting me about it, but um, hopefully this is better. Maybe it's the diameter. Maybe it's way too big. I think it looks a little bit better. All right. There was one other thing that I wanted to touch, and it was this right here. And then we are literally just gonna boolean everything together and get it ready to transfer um, into our other file. And then we're going to take a look at the pose and um, start moving roughly the arms into what we believe should be the correct position. You know, just give it a little bit, just widen this a little bit, and I'll be happy like that. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I was gonna say that's all I wanted. Well, I don't know if it's all I wanted, but that's all I'm gonna do. Okay, so in order for this to work here, we are gonna need to boolean this. Okay, we'll close this off. Let's make sure that all our normals are facing outside. Let's mirror this real quick. Mirror it over the z-axis. Okay, maybe the y. Okay, and that looks pretty good. We'll take this, select this, P, okay. Let's bring back everything else. And we are in what I'm gonna do here, and hopefully, oops, oopsie. Okay, how does that look? I kind of feel like it should be like aligned with this somehow. Like no matter what, this is like the plasma. The plasma core. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The plasma core. Don't mess with the plasma core. It's plasmatic. Okay, let's see here. Alright, let's whoa. Alright, let's just that's better. I don't know why it's better, but I just fucked around with a whole bunch of shit. Alright, so what I really needed to do here was we needed to start bullying everything together. So let's start from the front and move to the back. Let's add the boolean modifier here. And the first thing we're going to boolean to this is going to be this ring right here. So what we'll do is we'll choose a union and we'll select this ring and we'll hit apply. Yeah, we'll hit apply. And hopefully we didn't get some nasty geometry. That looks okay. Alright, let's go back and do the same process again. This time we're going to union with this shape. And we'll apply that. And let's see if we can select that. And hopefully the same happens with this. It remains relatively clean. And we'll keep repeating this process until we have one solid shape so that we can bring that into our other file. Just one solid shape is what we want, right? So we got to do a little process here in order to make that happen. Let's just hide this real quick and let's hide this. Okay, what we're gonna do here is let's boolean these two suckers together. Okay, let's take a boolean, let's take a union, let's grab this bottom part right here. And there's an issue somewhere here, so let's see if we can figure out what the problem is. Okay, let's get rid of this, copy this. Let's flip, okay, take this, take boolean. All right, let's try it again now. And we're still having some kind of issue. Uh, what I'm gonna do here is I'm really trying to make sure that we can. Let's try the other way around. I'm really not trying to use. There we go. That worked a little bit better this time. Okay. No, it didn't. It did not work. It said it did, but it didn't. Okay, let's try that. Okay. That seemed to have worked. Okay, let's see what we got inside here. Okay, yeah, we definitely still got some manifolding in here, which we didn't want. Let's see if we can try to clean this up. There's a lot of manifolding in here. What the heck's going on in here? Okay. I think I see what had happened. Was it just that though? Okay, let's see if we can just hide all this real quick and figure out what the problem is, man. Okay, we got all kinds of funkiness here. Okay. Yeah, we got a little bit of disaster here. How can we clean this up? Uh, you know what? Let's just. Oh, brother. This thing is. Let's see if we can hide all this again. Man, oh shit, we got fucking all kinds of crap in here. Wow, how the hell did we get all this ugly shit in here, man? Why is everything always 1,000 times harder than it needs to be? What the fuck am I looking at? Oh, brother. Okay, so, that's a weird little slice. I mean, I could do that and just try to clean this up the best I can now, because once we add everything together, it'll be a nightmare to try to do this. So, might as well try to make it as good as we can now. than to try to chase our tail fixing this later. I mean, I know it's not. Yeah, there's like a freaking hole that we're gonna have to. Some kind of hole that we're gonna have to fix here. And the geometry is not necessarily ideal, I can already tell. We'll see what we can do here. A little bit of a bigger pain than I wanted it to be, but what are you gonna do? Call Ghostbusters? Huh? Look at that, even this thing is like a fucking... God damn it. Alright. Alright, if we do that, we'll try to do all this at the same time here. If we push it off there, then we should be able to select this, this, and we probably have a similar problem here. Of course we fucking do. Shit. Okay, so we got like a similar issue in the front. We'll try our best to create this scenario where we can actually close off this hole with an end gun. We're not even gonna fucking try to do this with just square shape with clean topology. I don't really give a shit that much. We're not animating, so it really doesn't matter. And of course, I selected both at the same time because I need more coffee. I need to drink more coffee. I need one at a time. Alright, so we added a surface back inside there. Let's do the same over here. Let's add a surface back inside here. Alright, so now we have surfaces there. And let's try to cap the back. And then we will try to merge by distance. See, we merged 51 vertices, so that's a good start. And let's see, yeah, we got something, some bullshit in here. I don't know what it is yet, but there's something. I can see that surface right there. There's some bullshit in there, man. All right, let's see here. Let's just take all the faces on the outside, and we're just gonna hide it. Well, hide it real quick, just so we can take a look inside here. Get rid of these faces that don't make any sense. That looks correct. Okay. Alright, so now what do we got here? Let's hide all this shit again. Let's hide this. And let's just take a quick peek. Holy comments from Shane. Shane went bananas. Shane went nuts with the people of the corn. Man, my coffee's already like kind of, it's not as hot anymore. I don't know what happened. Must be like the cold ass temperature in here that cooled off my coffee too quick. All right, let's see here. I wanna join these real quick. Try to make this slightly simpler so that when we do our Boolean, things work a little bit better maybe. All right, let's see if we can hit this, merge at center, and we'll repeat that. sewing it back up. We're hoeing and sewing. I love saying that to my wife. She gets so mad. Hoeing and sewing. She's like, shut up. You're stupid. Alright, babe, love you too. Alright, let's see here. What do we got? Let's take this now, and let's take union, and let's select this shape, and we'll hit apply, and then we'll see if we can, come on, there we go. Alright, now we got this shape all up in here. Let's make sure we don't have some craziness that formed in here. That's actually looking correct, okay. What we'll do here is I'm actually gonna boolean. Ooh, this is a tough one. You know what? Let's start with the simpler shapes first, and then we'll razzle dazzle over there and get ourselves into a world of pain. Okay. Here's another one. See, we're gonna have to take a good look at that. And yeah, we got some funkiness in here. Hopefully it's just this layer here that we can just kind of peel back and leave the rest. Oh gosh, come on. We're gonna have to probably cap all these. Dude, geometry of doom in here. I like navigating inside of shapes. Alright. Oh my god. Shite. Alright, what's the best way to do this, man? Damn it. This is gonna be a interesting shit. We have to really work on this. What a pain in the butt. Oh shit. Alright, so we'll try to. I think if we can just mostly do this and then hopefully merge by closest and hope for the best. Oh, I really didn't check all these super close though. Hopefully they're pretty good. Oh my goodness. What do we got here? Hopefully we can continue and do the same on this side. see if we can remove 28 vertices. Okay, whatever that means. Let's see here. Can we... Actually, before I do that, what am I looking at here? Oh, it's inside there. Okay. Let's see if we can get rid of this. Okay. Alright, that's all merged together. Is it? Oh, okay. So far that's there. Okay. Let's hide that so we can focus on what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna try to add these two together first. Right? I'll put a union on there. Hit apply. See if I can select that. And then now that we have those two together, let's add it to this one, like that. Okay. Hit apply. Hide this, delete that, bring it back. Select all this, hit control in, flip outside. Okay, those were flipped inside out. Alright. Let's Alright, let's add another boolean, a union, hit that, hit OK. Alright, boolean, union, this, and then we'll inspect this real quick, and if everything looks good, we'll keep moving down the line. Let's see if we can open that. Okay, that looks okay. We got, what's this? Okay. Okay, got rid of that. Okay. Alright, so far that looks alright. Let's just give this a quick little thingamajigger. Okay. Let's see if we can now boolean this larger shape to this one. I'll hit union, hit there, okay. Alright. Alright, we'll keep adding. So this is kind of what we're looking for, is just this one big solid piece. Oh damn. What happened? Vest sell. Yo, what up, man? Looking good, building some weapons. Yeah, so I got this miniature. Remember we were talking about that miniature? I don't know if you remember on the space. So, can you somehow add a hot dog into the mix? Who is Mohar Productions? Maybe we'll have to create, one of our characters instead of, it'll be like a spoof thing, like instead of holding a weapon, he'll be wielding, a hot dog. But have you seen the Glizzinator? Like, like these YouTube shorts, and they're over there cooking hot dogs. They open up the grill, and you see it's like a whole freaking thing of, what's it called? Shoot, why am I blanking here? Um, Bologna. It's like, like a big fat piece of bologna that they have at the deli counter they have to slice up. And he's like, man, you got a glizzeroni over there. You got a glizzote, I don't know. But I'll show. How can I easily show what this is going to? Let me think here. I am going to drop. How can I do this easily? Okay, we can take this, save. Okay, let's open up this image. Save image. Oh, okay. This is what we can do. All right, I had to think here for a second. Desktop projects. Let's go into our Audernauts folder. So this is essentially, if you can see here, kind of what we're working on. Um, oh, it's AJ. Yeah, I can save files to GLB pretty easily, yeah. Yeah, so this is like our rough character. We're modeling him on another scene. I can't pull it up right now because I'm trying to finish this. But basically this is just like the first little weapon that we want to kind of give to the guy, and we're gonna pose him in the correct shape and give him his little firearm, and then we'll print 100 of these and bring them to Rare Evo. So that's the point over here of trying to get this taken care of. Try to pop in and out of here as read some comments. See what's going on here. Yeah, so I'm hoping to print like 100 of these and bring them to Rare Evo. I have about 100 or more poker chips that I made. I don't have one sitting in front of me right now. So I made some layer forge poker chips. I have some layer forge dice, and I'm hoping to print these. And if I can get like 100 packets together, I'm pretty happy. I might have to like rate limit it, like only hand out so many a day to make it throughout the couple of days, because like I said, I probably will only have time to do 100 complete packages. But I think it'll be something nice, something that people can see, people building other stuff other than your typical things that you've already seen, meme coins, NFT projects, etc. It's just something different, hopefully people can appreciate it. Um, let's apply this. Hit the boat. No, 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 no. We're not gonna explode. No exploding. No exploding, please. Whoa, whoa, what happened there? One side attached and one side didn't. Interesting. Really interesting. Hmm, really interesting. And I mean, this, like I was saying, like this is gonna be our Mark 1. So, it doesn't have to necessarily be exactly perfect, but, it can be good enough to really showcase what we're trying to achieve. Let's see here. Huh, a little bit interesting. We're having a little bit of an issue with just this side. What I'm gonna do about that is I'm gonna perhaps make it a little bit easier for the software to do what I need it to do. Okay, so let's hide that. Okay, let's see if we can go back to exact. Perfect. All right. Somehow what surprises me the most is like I'm kind of doing like high-end engineering design all day at work, and then somehow I still have the motivation to come home and do this. I don't know. Not every day. Some days I cheat. I don't show up. And I'm sorry, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm getting old. I don't got all the energons anymore. I'm low on energons. That's why I'm drinking this coffee here. I'm trying to reanimate my corpse. All right, man. Yeah. Well, let me know if you, especially if you have a 3D model, I can throw it in the slicer pretty quick and give you a price on it. I do run a full-blown Etsy shop, so I do run like print service, like on demand. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's pretty competitive pricing. I got reviews online too if you want to check it out. Currently rocking only 5-star reviews because I deleted all the 3-star. Just kidding. Just I can't do it. That's why I like Etsy because I feel like it's good for like transparency. You know what I'm saying? Like you just can't like make up your testimonials and it's not even real. Right now on the Etsy shop, I got 15 sales and 6 5-star reviews. So pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with that. Not too shabby. No, no. You know what's funny? What got me all kind of into this, is I actually always wanted to be an animator since I was a very young kid. However, yeah, never really happened. It's very hard. Um, like, dude, like to be an animator, especially for 3D, to do it entirely on your own is very hard. I mean, you know, obviously it depends what kind of animation we're talking about, right? So like, in my mind, I'm thinking here we're talking about like complex rigging. I've tried to do some of it before, and it's just like, man, I just did not excel at it at all, and it was kind of disappointing. But yeah, it's just one of those things that's just like it's like a cross between computer science and mathematics, and for whatever reason, like I'm sure if I tried it again or maybe got some pieces of software to help me through certain things, it's just like the whole workflow sometimes is just super daunting. There's just so much to do. Like these guys know because they see me stream all the time. Like I'll sit here and I'll just like work on projects for like 50 hours, 100 hours, like all just doing design work, never mind like rigging it and animating it and lighting and shading and all this, that, and the other. There's fucking a lot to it, man. It's probably fine. Freaking don't need to be editing everything. Like this is literally going to be so small in a model's hand that you won't even be able to tell. It's like not even funny. It's like complete waste of time to even be drilling down to some of these details because you won't even be able to tell. Yeah, yeah, I can edit models. That's pretty easy. Yeah. Yeah, like right now we're just doing like hard surface modeling, but like my favorite stuff really is digital sculpting, you know. It's kind of funny because I always thought the story, if you never heard, is I was told by a friend that I should get into doing this, and it's something I always wanted to do, but never thought I could get good enough at it. And yeah, I went through kind of a hard period in my life, and I just committed myself to it. And you know, like 2 years later, you get pretty good. You get pretty good. All right, let's see what happened here. I think we have an issue with, let's see here. Yeah, making edits is pretty easy. What's hard is making a masterpiece. And for some reason it doesn't want to do it other than a float, and that's fine. But that just means that we're probably gonna have Some geometry inside here. Maybe, maybe not. We got something. Fuck. See, like, start touching shit, things start fucking breaking. Yeah, it's great. It's lovely. Do I want to do this? No, no, I don't. This is just like the other part, you know? It's like freaking all kinds of little fucked up things in here. Hmm, interesting. Very, very interesting, sir. What do we got here? That looks fine. Take this, this. This maybe? No, maybe that. We'll do that. Take all that. Take that. Take that. Yeah, take that. Yeah. We fixed it. Suck it. Suck a dick, motherfucker. Alright. How are we? What do we got here? We got, I can see it in my. What's going on here? Hmm. We got some kind of floating. Something floating. Okay. What else do we got? I hate how it's like so hard to tell whether you're looking outside the shape or inside the shape. Can we like change this mat cap to something else? Come on, man. I'm having difficulty here. Let me give it a. Yeah, that's fine. Give it something, man. What the? Oh, wow. I just noticed that issue too. Oh, wow. That sucks. Yeah, that issue with that one panel that didn't want to attach itself to the rest of the shape. No bueno, man. No bueno. No bueno, senor. No bueno. Alright, so what do we got here? Okay, there's no hole there. Why did I feel like there was a hole right here? Okay, there's like a hole inside the shape. Okay, so we got like a fucking manifold in here. Gosh darn it. Got some kind of a... What the fuck happened there? Oh, what a fucking mess, guys. Oh my goodness. What a fucking mess. What in the world is this? looking at? Come on, man. Ah, shit. Is there an easy fix to this? Is there an easy fix to this? This pile of fucking shit, man. When in doubt, just start deleting everything. When in doubt, delete everything. And then there's no problem, because you deleted it. And then you just deal with the aftermath, like all these fucking holes everywhere. Oh my god, okay, let's fix the problem here. You see the problem here? That is not on the right plane. See, and that, that created some problems. And why did it not create problems on the other side? I don't know. I couldn't tell you, man. I could not freaking tell you. But let's make sure that this is flush to the outside. And we'll start repatching everything up. Zip, 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 zip. Uh, merge by distance. We got rid of 108 vertices. Wow, wow. That's something, huh? What do we got going on in here? Some fucking shit, man. How the f So it's recessed in, but how am I going to solve this conundrum? This fucking okay. Oh, brother. What a freaking nightmare here. Okay, let's see here. Good thing I have like a 500 IQ, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I can put the matrix back together, man. Shit. Ain't no problem with that, man. We put the matrix back together, man. Let's see what we got here. Why would we do that? Okay. May not have been the cleanest patch up job, but come on. What in the fuck is going on here? What in the fucking bullshit ass motherfucking shit's going on here? Just leave it. It really doesn't matter. It's clean, it's fine. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. What the hell is this? What in the fuck is this? What the fuck is this, man? Ah, shit. Alright, let's see if we can. I think we are. We're gonna be okay. I think. I think we're gonna be okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, mother of pearl, dude. I love how I'm like fighting these little details, like I was saying before, that you will never be able to see. Mythical. You'll never be able to see this. It's not fucking possible. But here we are. Here we are. Perfectionists with all kinds of shit. Isn't there more shit for you to destroy and restart? Oh, look at this wall. That's not supposed to be there. Destroy it. Rectify this wall. Rectify. Rectify. I don't know what to tell you, man. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Had to fix it. At the end of the day, I just want it. I don't want to have issues with 3D printing. And this, these voids inside of your shapes will definitely cause problems. What the frig? What is this? Yeah, let's see what we got. Oh, my Lanta. Holy crap, man. This is worse than the other side. Ah, shit, man. Is it worse than the other side, or am I just forgetting that the other side was also pretty bad? You just wanted something to be like a quick little thing, and you're like, ah, god damn it. This was only supposed to be like a 2-minute thing. 35 minutes later. See? This also had a similar issue like the other side. Super small gap. Super small. When I say small, I mean like my penis small. Yeah, like real small. Like really small. That's my wife. Every time I check my dong size, she laughs. Okay, let's see here. There is certainly some issues, and towards the end, I'll increase the amount of tolerance on the merge by closest, and hopefully that'll help suck in some details here. Just suck it in, will ya? Let's see. I'll check the stream in a second here. See what you guys left me for comments. I feel animated. I don't know if it's the coffee. I don't know, man. I'm all about it today. I'm trying to get at it. What? Alright, let's. Okay. Check this one. I don't remember how many shapes we started with, but it was a lot. Merging down those shapes. Do we even need this thing? I'll just fucking leave it. I'm like, man, this thing's kind of fucking. I don't know about it. Let's check the stream. Let's check the see what's going on over here. What do we got here? We've been live for about an hour. About that, something like that. I think we'll go for a little bit longer. I want to get this done. I want to toss this into the other file. You know, man, we got shit to do, man. Rare Evo's coming up. We're gonna be hotter than a motherfucker. Going to the desert, hanging around with the fucking mole people. Alright, we'll add that, 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 that. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Bullying, bullying, my mullion. Uh, 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 uh. Look at that. 9,000 polygons. That shit clean as hell, man. I never do work clean like this. My work usually looks like a mess, man. Merge by distance, by let's shave a 0 off this thing, and there we go. 97 vertices removed. Hopefully that cleaned things up a little bit. Hell, I'm willing to go even lower than that, but you know what? We'll keep that. We don't want to accidentally collapse anything. That's looking pretty good. What we're gonna do is save as, not save, but save as, and we'll do MK1, Mark 1, save. Okay. Let's now. I'm gonna save this one more time. We're gonna close this window, and we're gonna open our other file. The other file. Oh no, that's not the file we wanted. What happened there? Oh, I mean, it would help if we open up the right file, you know? No, wrong file. Wrong file again. Wrong file. That's something else. What do we got? What do we got here? Did we lose? Okay, we still got our little stream. Why does I just realized that my webcam like size picture thing was messed up again. I don't know why it always does that. Anyhow, whatever. Fucking move on. So let's import, let's append. We're going to append an object from our mesh. Okay, look at that. Look at that size of that little blaster. All right, let's scale that up. Scale. Pew, 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 pew. Alright, so look at that. It's looking pretty good, man. Look at that shit. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, now let's just put that over here. I want to see what happens. I don't remember where I left off with the other piece. Ooh, there's a couple pieces in here. Jeez, what did we do? What did we do in here? What is this? Okay, so we didn't get too far. We still got quite a bit more to go. As you can see, the scale of everything came in a little bit weird. This is what I was thinking about putting here in the chest, this little badge type thing, you know? It's got like this little otter skull. Yeah, otter skull. Let's let's append the other one just for shits and giggles. I just want to append the other unflattened skull. Mesh. Ooh, this one's got a handful of meshes too. What do we have here? Let's just take a look at what this would look like up here, just for, you see that? They got that big old wide skull. Yeah, that's that. that's that's that Nephilim skull. Look at that fucking elongated ass shit, man. That was like the idea of having something like that. Boom, 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 boom. I think it would look good. I think it would look real good. Let's just, I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of some of this stuff for now. Get rid of the arms. We got quite a bit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create what I'm gonna call a a very rough a very rough skeleton, if you even want to call it that, of the arms. So basically want like some kind of very vague representation. What the hell, man? Okay, we'll kind of keep that. We'll duplicate. Oh, what the? Are we alright? Are we alright? Alright, we'll bring this out here. We'll scale this down. About yay. We'll scale that down about yay. And then we'll grab a sphere. Bring our sphere right here. And we'll rotate that 90. Okay. And this is just going to approximate kind of like the muscular system in very vague uh, proportions, I guess, or shapes. Everything is just, it's very primitive. It's like the perfect word to describe it. It is a primitive of the pre-construction, if you will. This is basically us just starting to basically put this together. Man, what is that? I don't even know what the hell's going on here. Why does it not want to snap to the point that I want it to snap to? I don't know. This is annoying. If I do that, it does. There we go. Okay. All right. All right. Well, we're gonna use this. Why I went so. Just back this up just a little bit. Okay. Let's do the same out here a little bit, just to kind of give ourselves a primitive, right? A little primitive arm to kind of get the, excuse me, the posture correct or the pose correct. We need to get our pose working for us. And the pose that I'm talking about is holding the firearm, right? We're gonna have to get things correct. Okay, let's grab another one of these and just bring that here. We'll do. Okay. We'll just keep it like that for now. I don't want to go too crazy. I just want to start. Well, I kind of just want to see if I can get some more done to this project before I have to go to bed. Realistically. All right, so let's get this into position. Let me turn this off right here. Let's get this right about here. And what I'm gonna do in order to, I'm gonna just for now, at least for now. Let's see here. Let's take a look. Where's our 3D cursor? 0, 0, 0. Let's set our set origin to 3D cursor. Okay, let's mirror it. Let's apply that and let's separate one side from the other. Okay. And I had a pose that I created, or I asked ChatGPT to create a pose for me. Let's call this firearm pose. Okay. And we'll bring in an image real quick just to kind of help us understand what 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 the pose that we're trying to achieve looks like. Right? So it's kind of coming forward and across the chest. Right? Coming forward and across the chest. So what I'm going to do is let's see if we can select this and cursor to selected. Okay. And then we will select everything else like that. Oop. And we'll pivot off of that cursor to selected. We'll go here and we'll go to bounded. So we should be able to go. Okay, so Y. Okay. So if we pivot this like so, and we'll select this and pivot this a little bit more, and we'll select this and pivot it like so. We'll select this now, and then we'll do cursor to selected, and then we will kind of do something similar here, where we kind of pivot this in, and I'm gonna rotate that a little bit as well. Okay. And what do we got here? So he's kind of coming down. So let's kind of go that, 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 that. Okay. Actually, let's see if we can go like this. Okay. And then we'll cursor to selected here. And we'll kind of pivot this in. Let's go from the top view. I think we can go back here, select everything again, and let's try to come in a little bit more, maybe come down a little bit, like that. Okay. And let's see if we can kind of spitball how this thing kind of comes in here, right? This thing is going to be kind of like this, kind of like this, maybe scaled up quite a bit more, maybe like that. Well, it's a starting pose, right? It's not perfect, but I think it kind of roughly gets that look in there. And then what we'll do is we'll take the other arm and swing it underneath there. So let's kind of select this. Bring our arm in. This. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. Let's see if we can select that first. Okay. Like so. But I'm gonna actually see if I can rotate this arm a little. Whoa. A little bit. Yeah, more like that. Okay. And then if we can take it from the side view, we'll bend the arm further down, and then we'll go back up from here. Okay. Ah, shit. Merely. Okay. Alright, so that's kind of roughly in a nutshell what we're going for. Do I want to block the character's face too much? Probably not. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, cursor to a selector, okay. My little block hands. Sometimes that's all you need, man, is just some block hands. Just get the concept kind of going together. You know, sometimes you gotta have something on screen to look at. You can't just like be in fairy tale land the whole time. Sometimes you just gotta get her done, man. Gotta figure out how to put this shit in motion, fam. Looks pretty good to me, man. Looks fucking perfect. Send it. Send it right to the printer, just like that. Call them block arms. Block strong. Alright, cool, 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 cool. So we'll work on, now that we have like some guide, we'll probably work on the arms tomorrow. The face is already done. The sculpt's been done for ages, the face. I think it'll be a good face too. I kind of hate the scope now, but you know, whatever. We'll keep it on there for now. Worst case, we'll remove that shit if we don't want it later. But I think so far so good. Um, I know that this has the whole body positioned and angled and this, that, and the other. Not sure I'm gonna go for that quite yet. We'll see. I haven't decided whether or not this will be printed like a traditional Warhammer character where the legs or the base will be separate from the top and therefore you can twist it and angle it how you want it, and then the arms as well. I'm not sure if those will be separate so that you can kind of, um, you know, give them the position that you want to, you know. So like ultimately, if you wanted them to be in a slightly different position, you could just make it so just by rotating this inside the belt. You know, if the belt was attached to the top, and you can just rotate the base however you wanted it. You know, if we just like allow the end user to determine the base that they wanted or the position that they wanted, you know. But for now, we're gonna keep it like this, and we'll keep working on it. You know, like if we wanted this to have a little bit more crunch in them, you know. I don't know. Play around with it. Like I said, this is Mark 1. It's not supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to say like minimum viable product. This is what we're thinking about. And I was like, yeah, man, it's what we're thinking about, man. Probably redo quite a bit of this, but yeah, I mean, we'll get there slowly but surely. But I'm gonna go ahead and save what I have here. And what I did, just kind of a update on how this project is moving along. Man, I love Krang. That would be so funny. Yo, if we Krang his stomach, yeah, dude. You know, I made my own Krang shirt like many, many moons ago. I made like a zip up pulley, and basically, I'll have to find a picture of it. I must have a picture somewhere. There, ah, I think the shirt said Krang Gang, and then it had Krang, right? And I like I did it in Illustrator, and then it had like the Foot Clan symbol on one side, and then some other shit on the other side, like the year or something. And then it was like in a zip up hoodie. It came out really awesome, actually. I don't have it anymore, but yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, if we had like Krang in this motherfucker, man, like, bro, you don't need his armor, bro. You need a Krang in this chest. You need a Krang in here. You know, little cavity in here. You know, you're like, yes, you see, you'll be my android from Dimension X. Yeah, like that. All right. I think we got quite a bit of what we wanted done, which is to definitely get this blaster done, get it in the scene, and we even threw in some arms. Some arms, don't you see? You nincompoop. Let's see if we can, yeah, get something like that. Yeah. Yes. Shredder. I think I can do that little Little creepy thing, but pretty good, huh? Shredder, you must go back to Dimension X. You see? Yeah, some shit that I'm still working on there on the chest. It's gonna be some vents, some ports, some spacetocracy. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying, man. I don't even know what I'm saying, man. Alright. Yeah, that looked good, man. That looked real good. Maybe a little bit. Not bad, not bad. We'll see how this goes. Obviously, quite a bit of work that needs to be done in order to get this done just right, but we'll get there. We get there. And if we don't get it done in time, that'll be upsetting, but hey, it is what it is. We'll see. We're in the race of time. In the race of time. All right, merci. Thanks, man. You moved the legs down at the great stream, bro. Man, thanks, bruh. Yeah, just being me, man. Just goofing off, sculpting some sculptadoodle things. We went for a good amount of time tonight. It's like 10 o'clock. 6 o'clock comes early, so I have to limit. I gotta limit how much I can go crazy, cause then like I'll be dragging ass all day tomorrow. What's new? What's new? You think I'm like telling you something new? He's like, even if I go to bed early, I'll be dragging ass tomorrow. It ain't gonna make a difference. All right, guys. That's tonight's stream. I hope you got some entertainment. I hope you had a good time. Um, and I don't even know how to put two and two together, but it says we had 37 views during this live stream, and that is the most amount of views we've ever gotten on a live stream ever. Uh, so that's cool. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. I was actually gonna pull up the analytics real quick. I know that I stopped making shorts because that AI software to make shorts is. I'm trying to just like reduce all my bills, which kind of like, we end up getting less viewers because we're not making shorts and we're only making live streams and people don't watch live streams. Well, some people do. Not a whole lot, but some people do. So, what did I want to see? Dashboard, huh? Let's see here. We got 40 subscribers. All right, we're up a little bit higher. Yeah, we're getting there. We're almost at 50. Not bad. Almost at 50 subs. I wanted to look at some analytics. Is there anything fun we can talk about here right before we end the stream? Let's see here. Uh, I don't even know. What analytics would even be interesting? We've gotten like 23 subscribers in the last 28 days. 2.3 thousand people have seen our videos in the last month or whatever. But a lot of those are from shorts. So now that we're no longer creating shorts, that'll be impacted. But I don't know. What can you do? What can you do? At the end of the day, you just like the success strategy has to be just continuously making content, right? Just like keep making content, keep trying to do the best you can, and hopefully people like it. It's kind of like different. Like it's like an art studio, but it's kind of has like a comedy slash adult kind of content. Maybe your kids shouldn't be watching my stream because I have the tendency to go off the rails and say some crazy shit. But yeah, man. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Hope you guys have a great week. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. And yeah, that's all I got for you. Have a good night. All right, bye.